Introducing Real Robots, the brand new magazine series. Review robots in action and battling robots. Then use the step-by-step guide to create your very own intelligent robot. In issue 1, receive the chassis and gearbox, adding new components with every issue. As your robot grows, watch him walk the line. Dodge danger, react to light, boldly follow, and run riot. Customize your robot and even program him from your PC. Get issue 1 of Real Robots and start building now. So, you've decided to get into Real Robots, the interactive robot magazine. Soon you'll learn everything there is to know about robots and get all you need to build an intelligent robot of your own. Real Robots is the ultimate robot magazine series, researched and compiled by the experts. Real Robots gives you up-to-the-minute robot news, reviews, competitions, plus the latest in cutting-edge cyber science. With every issue, you'll find great articles about how robots are made and work, real-life robots in action, well-known celebrity robots like Terminator and Bicentennial Man, and battling robots with experience advice from the stars of Robot Wars.
Building things from next to nothing and learning about it. So you don't have to be a whiz kid, you don't have to have a degree in electronics. No, a lot of common sense and above all the will to make one.
And with every issue, you'll receive an individually packaged consecutive collection of real robot parts. So you can start building Cybot, your very own intelligent robot. Cybot's sophisticated array of electronics could make you believe he really does have a mind of his own. He will have an incredible amount of functions which can be used with, but most importantly without, remote control. He can negotiate a black line in line follow mode, dodge danger in avoidance mode, react to light in light follow mode, and even follow you round in follow me mode. Your robot will also happily play with other Cybots. You can customize him with an amazing set of add-ons, and eventually even program him from your PC. Cybot's an extraordinary creation. His sturdy, sleek body offers resilience and style, while his delicate electronic components are cleverly protected to maximize damage control. Cybot started out as a lab prototype, designed by the dedicated cybernetics team at Reading University. Your robot was originally called a dwarf because there were 7 of them. Led by Professor Kevin Warwick, this prototype took the team 7 years to develop and refine. Remarkably, the dwarf was the first small robot to use ultrasonic sensors to hear sounds reflected from objects and react to them, much like a bat.
This is one of the original 7 dwarf robots. This has got ultrasonic sensors, high-frequency sound sensors, so it sends out a signal, bing, and if there's nothing there, the signal just goes and goes and goes. If there is an object there, the signal bounces back, so it goes ping, pong. So So the robot knows that there's something there, how far away it is. It can do that on the left and the right. It's actually got a brain on the top of its head that tells it what to do with the signals. So it's essentially taking in signals. It knows where it is if there's something in the way, and then it can move its wheels around to move forwards, get out of the way, whatever we've set the robot up to do.
The team then set about increasing the amount of functions on the robot. A new series of modes was required for the build-up version, which involved a complete overhaul of the robot's electronic system.
The big challenge was to get this to do lots more things, and here we have Cybot. Now Cybot's got exactly the same ultrasonic sensors as the original Seven Dwarfs, but this can follow lines, it can detect light, either react to light, move away from it, move towards it, all sorts of things. But there's even more. With the addition of an extra board, you will be able to actually program this robot to do particular things. Effectively, you'll be able to make it think. Now, to me, this is by far the most important thing for robots, how intelligent they are. Detect that their whole behavior, their whole life is based on how they think, and you will be able to make them think.
The dwarf's body had to be redesigned so that it could be simply built without soldering. It also needed its own unique look and character. A design team came on board to create a 3D animated drawing of the robot.
This is Cybot. It looks really good, it's intelligent, everybody's dream for a robot. Now you can have it too.
A working prototype was created, and after months of testing and modification, we were ready for the final part of the puzzle. In China, a new team of engineers took the drawings and produced a working robot that you could ultimately build yourself. A production line was set up for each body part. Each component was separately tested at every stage. And finally, Cybot, the intelligent build-your-own robot, was born. Now, before you can play, you have to build. Every issue of Real Robots comes with a package of parts. You'll find easy assembly instructions in the Cybot step-by-step section of the magazine. Cybot starts working very quickly, so you won't have long to wait. Because of the brilliance and simplicity of Cybot's design, all you'll need is a screwdriver, preferably magnetized. In issue 1 you'll get the chassis, the gearbox housing, an ingenious 3-piece gearing system, and the back axle. Fit these items together and screw to the chassis. Cybot comes with 2 high-grade motors for maximum power. Grease the gears and fit the motors into position. Slot the front axle into its housing on the chassis. This enables Cybot to move through 360 degrees. The mechanical system that drives the robot is now in position. Add the battery box and 4 1.5 volt batteries. Fix the bumpers Fit the switch. Add the power circuit board. And your robot is ready to take its first steps. This will all be possible after only 4 issues of the magazine. Now you're ready to add some personality. With the front shield which houses the sensors. With the light sensors in place, together with a special board and programmed microprocessor, Cybot is ready to seek out light sources. Natural and artificial. After you fit Cybot's nose, he'll be able to follow straight or curved lines. Add some flashing lights, 4 more sensors, another neatly stacked circuit board, and a processor. And Cybot is ready to dodge any danger that's put in its way. Change Cybot's mode and it will even follow you around. Sometimes uninvited. Cybot's tough, but you'll want to protect its delicate circuitry with these flexible body panels, which really do complete his look. This is only the beginning. Soon you'll receive Cybot's remote control box so that you can switch modes and control Cybot without moving a muscle. Don't forget, Cybot likes company. But you may want to customize your robot so that you can tell him apart from his friends. You'll even be able to program Cybot from your PC. Downloading programs we provide you with, as well as writing some of your own. Real Robots also has a fantastic website, allowing you to shop and order extra parts. Chat. Exchange ideas. And talk to our resident robot expert, lead of the team that created Cybot. Get into Real Robots. The magazine, the robot, the website, the fun. Start building now. See ya. Introducing Real Robots, the brand new magazine series. Check out Cyber Science and Robot Stars. Then use the step-by-step guide to create your very own intelligent robot. In issue 1, receive the chassis and gearbox, adding new components with every issue. As your robot grows, watch him walk the line. Dodge danger, react to light, boldly follow, and run riot. Customize your robot and even program him from your PC. Get issue 1 of Real Robots and start building now. while back, you decided to get into Real Robots, the interactive robot magazine, and discovered Cybot, an intelligent robot with sleek, cool lines. Each magazine came with a set of components and showed you how to build your very own intelligent robot. Assembly was quite straightforward, and Cybot was quickly on the move. Your robot learned to follow and avoid light, and walk the line. Later, it learned to avoid people and objects, and even followed you around from time to time. Sometimes Cybot seemed to have a mind of his own. In the first video, we promised a remote control option, customizing ideas, and the potential to program Cybot from your PC. Well, Roboteers, that time has come. You're now ready for Cybot Phase 2. Phase 2 takes Cybot into a whole new dimension. It's all about putting you in control. First, you get a really cool handset. Soon, you'll be able to use it to move Cybot around, change modes, or simply play games. In fact, you can remote control Cybot wherever you want.
Jonathan!
Once your handset is complete, you can build Cybot F1. Just enjoy Team Cybot's sleek lines. Or simply race him against the original model. You'll soon be ready to learn to program Cybot. You'll get a series of CD-ROMs, so you can download programs via a cable through the handset to Cybot. To ensure precision programming every time, you get Cybot's own docking station. So, with an intelligent robot, a multifunctional handset, and full programming capability, the possibilities for Cybot are almost limitless. Making Cybot Phase 2 happen was a real challenge to the team.
It's very important to communicate with Cybot, and for that we could use radio waves by changing the strength of the signal, or infrared by pushing pulses down to the robot. And that's what we went for, because we can get a lot more data through that way. We can get the robot to do a lot more things. The same sort of technique that's used to control your television or for a car alarm. But in Cybot's case, well, we can remote control its movements, get it manoeuvring around via the handset, or we can actually program it to carry out certain tasks. And as far as future developments are concerned, well, you could actually get one Cybot communicating with another.
The team started with the circuitry. They then came up with some design ideas. Some good, some not so good. Before settling on this one, everything had to fit neatly into position, but it had to look good as well. Then they made a hand model. And tested the prototype to ensure that it was working. Meanwhile, another team designer was working on the first serious customization.
We've given Cybot a new look. Team Cybot, Formula One style, continues to have Cybot's way of operating in terms of following a line, or seeking out light, or avoiding obstacles using sonar. And just like Cybot, you will be able to program and remote control it. But using racing colours and sleek lines, you'll be able to push its performance to the limits.
The Boffins were also developing the software for you to program Cybot from your PC. After plenty of fine-tuning, a program was successfully downloaded from the PC via the handset to the robot. All that remained was to create a docking station so that downloading programs from a PC to Cybot could be precise every time.
Programming Cybot is all about putting you in control. Now from the PC you can download a program via a serial cable into the handset, and then by docking Cybot you can download it again into the Cybot's memory using infrared. In that way you can control all of Cybot's inputs and outputs. The only limit to what you can get Cybot to do is your imagination.
Okay, so it worked on paper. The next stage was to make it all happen. The next stage of development took place in southern China, in a factory in Dongguan, about 50 miles north of Hong Kong. Here, teams of engineers started work on the development team's designs. First, they checked the team's drawings for accuracy. They modified some of the features to make them more practical. Then they make a series of working prototypes of their own, which had to fit together perfectly. Together with the development team, they have to be confident that everything looks and feels just right. When they're satisfied that it's perfect, they make a copper mold for each piece. This can take as much as 20 days. The copper version is then used to help create the steel mold from which the manufactured piece will be produced. The molds are stored until they're ready for use. The raw plastics are fed into the moulding machine, coloured and then injected under pressure into the steel mould. And, hey presto! Out comes Cybot's handset base. This process is called injection moulding. Each part is then checked for quality and fit. Elsewhere in the factory, the electronics team are starting to assemble the boards and fit the microprocessors. In this process, microscopic accuracy is all important. Yet despite all the high-grade equipment, working by hand is sometimes more efficient and quicker. On the production line, each board is tested. The components are then packaged and ticked off. Loaded onto a lorry. And shipped to the UK. In Phase 2, Cybot continues to build up in easy stages. There's no soldering, no gluing, all you need is your magnetised screwdriver. You start by assembling the handset. Fix the two handles to the base. Add the LCD. Connect the micro switch. And a processor and speaker. The top cover and switchboard. And within 5 issues, you're ready to play 3 games on your handset. Next, you need to kit out the handset. Add a second processor and memory. Stack up a couple more boards on the robot. Add the infrared receiver board inside the dome. Add 4 1.5 volt batteries. And your robot is now primed for remote control. Run Cybot around. Use the handset to swap modes. Race him with his mates. Or use him to keep everyone on their toes.
Jonathan!
With a fully functioning remote control, you're ready to start customizing. The kit comes in easy-to-fit body parts. Fit the bumpers. Then the replacement shield. Assemble the bonnet and attach it to the new bumper. Add the spoiler. Customize it any way you want. And you have a fully functioning remote controllable F1 Cybot. With remote control done and dusted, you're ready to program Cybot. First, fit a communication board. Add a program interpreter board to the robot, plus an EEROM board. This lets you store your programs on the robot. Fix a display board to the back of the robot. This lets you know which Cybot is yours. Now assemble Cybot's docking station. Add the 3-position handset fitting and fix the handset and robot in position. Attach the cable to the PC and handset and load up the first CD-ROM. You're now ready to download your first simple programs. Using a simple simulator, program Cybot to avoid, download and watch the results. Or just program Cybot to do what comes naturally. As Cybot grows, so the Real Robots magazine will grow with it. The articles just get better and better. There'll be more features on robots in action, cyber science, robot stars, network, your step-by-step guide to building Cybot, more battle bots, new projects to do with Cybot, a new comic strip, your own customizing ideas, and some brand new robot ideas in workshop from Rex Garrett. If you haven't done so yet, check out the Real Robot website. You can chat, talk to the team, and if things go wrong, problems can get sorted out before they develop. You can order replacement parts and some great Real Robots merchandise. So you've got a genuinely interactive, intelligent robot. Cybot reacts to light, walks the line, avoids, and follows. Very soon, it will run around on remote.
Jonathan!
Be programmable. And be able to do a quick costume change. Later, you'll even be able to voice activate Cybot by direct command.
Cybot, forward!
communicate via a headset and observe it in a purpose-built, electronically controlled environment. Cybot, the ultimate robot package. An intelligent, programmable robot. A fantastic magazine. A great website. Get into phase 2 of Real Robots now. See ya.